Damn, I forgot I can talk. Oh, hello everyone. Duh. I'm trying to get Fit and Cobra in here. Alright, Cobra, will you click on the link and join the panel, please? Yeah, I'm waiting for Cobra to come to join the panel. I sent him a text message. Oh, okay, Cobra. Hold on, let me check. I don't see ya. I hope I'm not messing this up somehow. Oh, I don't see you yet. I don't know if I should. Uh, we did this last time, so I don't know what's. Oh, there. Oh, that's not you. Oh, all right, good citizen. Is there a problem, Cobra? Uh, everybody, bear with us. I'm still trying to figure this out for him. So hang in there. All right. All right, I'm gonna try to. Okay, there. I posted the link there. Oh my God! Hold on. There he is. All right. There we go.
What's up?
Ha! Finally. Okay, because I got my YouTube open, but then again, I have your YouTube open, so I'm hoping
Yeah.
you can. There we go. Okay, now you see, I put the title because I just, watching Cobra's last video about that poor man with dementia
Oh, yeah.
and how I don't understand why people don't try to help him rather than keep trying to arrest him.
Exactly. Well, they said that the police for the first couple of times they took him home, and then they talked to his daughter, I guess, taking care of him. His his daughter went to Dunkin' Donuts and tried to work it out to where if he was causing a problem or something, that they would call her and then she would come and get him. Well, apparently something happened in the bathroom where he was changing his diaper and poop got on the wall, and they got mad and called the police and had him trespassed. And then they charged him with 4 different criminal charges, but the judge dropped it 5 months later.
Yeah, and I agree there. Judge should drop it.
Yeah, he dropped the charges, but they said there's no guarantee that he won't get arrested again if he keeps going back there. Hell, he doesn't even remember being there the first time.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
All he knows is that his friends go there, and that has been his life for years. He's been going there drinking coffee with his friends for years. So anyway, I guess I'll let you guys know. Hey Johnny Bravo, everybody. Um, I've decided to allow my sister to use my channel so we can work on what my passion is educating the public on what what these cops are doing out there, their strategies, um, their demeanors. It as a society have to learn what these cops are doing and what our rights are to combat what they do to us. Hey, Chris White, Lenny, Crazy Clown, what's up? Missy Big Red.
Hey, can I stop you for 1 second? Is it
Nope.
okay if I slap a wretch on Langley Lang if you don't mind?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, thanks.
As long as it don't hurt her.
I'll be gentle.
All right.
All right, Langley Lang. There you go.
So yeah, I mean that's the whole deal here is trying to teach people what they can do legally. And my biggest pet peeve is I've been listening to these scanners for over 3 years and I hear it every day, at least 30 or 40 times a day. Cops will get dispatched to a call. And this is exactly how it goes. Um, this person, RP, which is reporting party, calls in and says they saw somebody do this. They need an officer to go check it out. So then during the dispatch, they say RP doesn't want contact. So as soon as they say the RP doesn't want contact, it no longer, there's no law that has been broken at that point. The cops didn't see it. They're on their way to find out what was going on. However, they do have to respond to it. But they get there and right away, I need to see your ID. Give me your ID. What were you doing? We got a call. I need your ID so I can put you on the report. But you don't have to. There's no law that has been broken as soon as that RP says they don't want contact. It's like, okay, who's the reporting party then? Why are you here? Did you see me do something? No. And they get calls after calls after calls that they can't do nothing, but they get there and they are the ones that turn it into something big because they want that adrenaline rush on every call that they go to. They got to get that adrenaline rush. Anyway, I can go on and on and on.
Well, you're right. I mean, I hate that the world is turning into a I society
Yeah,
instead of, a we. I mean, all they have to do is put a number. They need to tag a number, and then when they see that he's in trouble, call his family. How hard is that?
exactly. I mean, they've been doing that, but like they said in the call, they're tired of doing that. It's their fucking job. It's their job to do that, to serve and protect. He's 81 years old with dementia. If you have to go out there 30 fucking times a day and take him home, that's your fucking job. Sorry.
Yeah. And
Oh,
yeah, MCW. I talked to Cobra the other day about going to that park.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you guys have to go there at 3 o'clock in the morning. So,
Go and see some ghost shit, huh?
right? But yeah.
Well, man, I'm in bed by 8 o'clock.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said. You get up so early in the morning to go to work. But, and I do want to touch on the fact that one cop, that Coldrun,
Now,
he's a dangerous cop right now.
say what?
That Coldrun, that friggin' white-haired cop, the one that hit DirecTV with that fucking sign.
Oh yeah.
He's dangerous right now.
Oh, he is a bad, dangerous cop.
Yeah, he's. That's why I worry about you going out there, because I think he can actually end up shooting somebody and trying to kill somebody with his stupidity.
Oh yes. Yeah, I mean he got that type of ego.
Here's a link if anybody wants to join the
There you go. Join on
panel.
in. I don't know how many you can have up there.
I think 6 is what you can have if you're not subscribed. Yeah, Langley Lang. So you know firsthand how sad that is.
Yeah, I mean
I don't know.
so much shit and I get up 2-3 o'clock, sometimes 1:30 in the morning, and I get my coffee ready and everything, and then I head out to work. I leave a little bit early, so if I see anything, I can go ahead and film it. And I hear so many times, "Show me out with 2" or "Show me out with a 101." As soon as you hear that, if you guys listen to a scanner, as soon as you hear that, that's automatic 100% profiling. This cop has seen this person and has decided something's wrong with this person, or I need to check his backpack or something. It's 100% profiling. And a lot of those profiling cases wind up with the person that they've stopped. They beat him up or twice. I got the call. It says, "Show me out with a guy on a scooter." 5 minutes later, the guy is dead. They shot him
Oh my God.
because he had a gun. They shot him.
That's why I worry so much about you. Friggin'. I have to say, when I see you do a Phoenix, when you're in Phoenix and you do a cop watch, I worry a lot about Phoenix.
Oh yeah.
Mesa and Tempe, they kind of know you. Most of the cops do. So, but Phoenix, they're assholes. Wicked bad, I think.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Right, MCW, that's a good idea.
What's that?
To dress like a homeless person and see what the cops do.
Yeah, I've actually thought about doing that.
Yes.
But then that gets into the point where I can't really stand is that gets into the point of baiting them.
Yeah.
And that's just I'm there to document what they're doing. I'm not there to bait them.
Oh, that don't look good. Oh, there we go.
Oh,
hello, MCW.
Big Cobra.
What's up?
We should still do that the backpack thing with over near Sunsplash in Motel 6.
Oh yeah.
When they search the bags, have that pair of underwear with Nutella all over it.
Exactly. because we would damn sure get called on over there.
Oh yeah.
But that's see, we'll get called on, and they'll say, okay, the reporting party doesn't want to be contacted. At that point, there's no crime.
Right.
They didn't
But they'll
see it.
still make it a crime.
Yeah, and then they come over and I got to see your ID because I need it for my report. Fuck you, no, you don't.
Right.
And oh man, I hear it in the scanner all the time. There's like 40 or 50 calls that they really don't have to. I mean, I know that since they got called, they have to go there. So go there, see that there's nothing going on, and leave.
Right. This is just wrong that we're sitting here talking to you while you're laying in bed.
Yeah, right. Oh, I just came in the spare room so I wouldn't disturb Mrs. Coke.
Yeah, she'll strike you.
Yes, sir.
I remember that room.
I'm going to wear this shirt cop watching from now. It says warning, extremely explosive.
Yeah, and one thing that I want, since you guys are here, one of my pet peeves is watching, because I've watched probably thousands of videos now of cop watchers and slash auditors, is the filing of complaints. They sit there and say, oh, I'm not going to file a complaint. It doesn't get anywhere. Oh my God, please file complaints. It doesn't matter whether you get anything from it. You have to have a paper trail, because if something happens later on down the road, that's your evidence, your paper trail. I don't care if you have to file 100 complaints, and if one of them complaints is founded and that person gets in trouble, then that's amazing.
Yes. Hello, Willie Frank.
Please file complaints no matter what.
Yeah, my first complaint ended up the cop got in trouble.
Yeah, because that's the whole point. If you, as a cop watcher and auditor, isn't willing to go to that length, then why are you doing
what you're doing?
Exactly.
If you want to make a change, then I mean that's what has to be done. Complaint after complaint. Because maybe if they start getting bombarded with complaints, they might think, what the hell is going on? Maybe we ought to look into this more seriously.
Exactly.
Right.
So please, I beg you guys to file complaints. Even if you think it's a petty complaint, file it. If they don't ID, file a complaint.
Right.
Exactly.
Gilbert Bystander just said Gilbert PD's online complaint form is real easy.
Yeah, most of them you can do online. And
Yep.
MCW slipped.
What happened?
He probably hit the wrong button.
Yeah, he hit button.
So yeah, I mean that's my one thing, and I put a video up about it. I mean, I'm sure that most of you guys are here to make a difference.
Oops. Wrong button.
And if you don't file complaints, then you're adding to the problem, basically.
Right.
So yeah. And if anybody needs help, I will sit here and I will research the hell out of something until I can find an answer for you.
Betsy is the queen of information.
No, I just said if I get something in my head, I will look and look and look. I don't care if it takes days and days and days. I will try so hard to find what you need.
Exactly.
So Spit Cobra came out here last weekend and asked him how dark my area is.
God, I brought the flashlight and I said, this still won't do any good. It's dark as hell out there. There's no or anything.
Yeah, the thing that's funny is here's how dark it is behind me here. But if I go look to the east and have the west behind me, you can see the lights in Mesa.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
But this is what Cobra was seeing that night?
Just nothing. Yeah.
He was happy that we were cop watching together, but he didn't have to look at me.
we, yeah, we went out for what, a couple hours and didn't
Yeah.
find.
We didn't find Dick.
But anyway, yeah, I've got 13 complaint forms in my car.
Oh, wow.
I keep them, buddy.
Yeah, because a lot of people don't know, because I downloaded the Mesa PD, their police's handbook on procedures. And Mesa police officers, when you ask them to ID, they have to give you their name and or badge number in writing.
Yes.
I mean, that's in their handbook.
Yes.
See, Cobra, we need to work on making a new policy for Mesa PD to where every unit has complaint forms in their vehicle.
Yeah, good idea.
Because then if we're at a scene and a supervisor have a supervisor have the complaint forms with them. Maybe not in every vehicle, but at least a supervisor
Exactly.
carry complaint forms so you can fill it out there on the spot.
Yeah, I would love for the officer to hand me their complaint form that I'm going to turn in on them.
Right.
Okay, Misty, will do.
So yeah. But yeah, I mean, me and Betsy, we were talking, that we need to do some live streams like this to try and let people know that this is what we're here for. We need to let people know that whenever you get pulled over, this is what you need to do, or whenever a cop confronts you, this is what you need to do. And it's 100% real.
Oh, Cobra. Today I was at work and I was talking to a customer, and he's like, man, we're starting to become a lot like LA or California. And I said, long as they don't take our gun rights away like that. He goes, not yet. I go, he goes, I love my Second Amendment. It protects the First Amendment.
Exactly.
And there I I can't say it at work, but I said, oh yeah, there's people out there that do on YouTube First Amendment audits. And he goes, yeah, I watch a few of them. There's this guy spitting Cobra.
Hey, just a second. What's up, Sci-Fi?
Hey,
What up, Sci-Fi?
How's it
hey,
going?
that was really cool. You had a follower come up on you in your live stream today, didn't you? Spitting Cobra.
Yesterday, yes.
Oh, was that yesterday?
Yes.
Yeah. And he stalked them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like how you just kind of were like, you know what, hello, but I need to get to the story, and that's where you got to stay focused.
I love it when people do that. Just say hi. This is who I am, but I'm in the mode to where I have to watch my back. I have to watch everything that's going on, and I really would love to interact with people. But when I'm in cop watch mode,
Yeah, and you're by yourself. You got to keep your head on a swivel, and it's basically you and your chat and your cameras.
Yeah, when I first started doing this, I wasn't paying the attention that I should have been paying. And I've actually had cops walk up right behind me, and I didn't know that they were there.
Yeah, I know. A lot of people don't know when Spin Cobra's live and I'm able to be there. So I'm watching Spin Cobra with my phone in one hand, ready to dial. So either I'm going to dial his number or the police number to try to get his head back where it belongs. But I mean, that's what I do. That's.
I don't know if you guys saw, James Freeman posted a video of where he was at a stop and this cop kept walking towards him, and hell no, the back up, and then starts yelling, "Is that a gun in your pocket? Is that a gun in your pocket?"
Oh, shit.
And he's like, "No, it's a radio," and you could see that. And the cop is what he was trying to do is get him to reach for it,
Yes.
and that's where a lot of people will make that mistake. Like, no, this is what, and they'll shoot you.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And right there became justified, even though the cop was being a dick.
Exactly.
Yeah, or why the cops got a hold of you, they sit there and scream, "Stop resisting! Stop it!" when you're
Yeah.
not doing shit.
Exactly.
Right.
I mean, I hate when they do. You know, I was talking to Spin Cobra about this, and I'm like, I think the biggest thing, because I'm guilty of this, and I think a whole lot of people are guilty of the same thing. They forget to classify police officers as human. They lie, they cheat, they steal. They're capable of doing everything a human is capable of doing. Just because they have a badge
Absolutely.
doesn't put them above people. They are.
They're no
just
different than
people.
us, though.
Yeah.
Right. That's the problem. You know, that's the problem with police. They think and they know with qualified immunity and the blue line and the other police backing up, they know they're going to get away with it. You know,
Hello, 357.
You're right, sci-fi, and people tend to think, "Oh, cops don't lie. They're police officers. They can't lie." Yeah, and I think that's one of the things that we need to focus on is changing people's opinion of police officers. They lie.
Yeah.
A lot.
Hey, Sci-Fi Bri.
yeah.
I just want to say it's finally. This is the first time I've got to see a face with your name.
Yeah.
Oh, cool, man. Yeah, it was good to see you. I've seen you before. I'm trying to remember. I remember back in the day when I was mad at you.
Who hasn't been?
You
Dude,
had
people are trolling my name now, and went into Gilbert Bystanders talking crap, and he thought it was me, but he did some research and figured out it wasn't.
I'm friends with all the Arizona boys. Everybody from AZ down to Tempe and you two. I mean,
Yeah,
You
and
guys
Tempe's my son.
you guys are doing some good work out there.
Yeah, he's the one that got me into this.
Yeah, sometimes I want to smack my brother for bringing me into this, but
I just do
Yeah.
what I see. I mean, I drive around sometimes all day long. Where I live, it's a 50,000 population, right? It's not a metropolitan area or anything like that, but I'm right in the middle of Green Bay and Milwaukee. So we get, you know, stuff from both directions. And we do have bad times here. But like I said, for the most part, I just don't catch a lot of stuff, but I'm out there and I'm trying my best. Like when the riots were going on last spring in Kenosha, I
Yeah.
was there the night before that boy shot those guys attacking him. I was there, and then the following night was when Joe
Hey,
Cool.
I got to step out. My dad's calling.
All right.
all right.
Yeah, I had I went down there with my motorcycle helmet, and I wish I would have had goggles, Spitting Cobra, because I'll tell you what, that tear gas is no joke.
Oh yeah. How's it going, Purple Fire?
Oh, there we go. Yeah, I want to say hi to John Q, and of course, my great niece, Purple Fire. So yeah, thanks. And Langley Lang, thank you for coming on panel.
I like being here.
Yeah. So hopefully sooner or later I could teach Spin Cobra how to do this on its own. So yeah.
Well, I was gonna go out cop watching, and it's of course a little late. So when I saw you going on StreamYard on your channel. It's like, hey, why don't you just use my channel? That way it'll keep me at the house for a little while.
Hey,
Yeah, I know. And I think it's a good opportunity for people to ask you questions, ask everybody questions. Like sci-fi, I see sci-fi in a lot of streams that I
Oh,
go
yeah.
to, and
Yeah.
I just
I
pinned the link to the stream. So
Yeah, I mean, I'll answer any question that anyone has, and I'll answer it honestly and truthfully.
But getting back to being too late, Spitting Cobra, you know, tyranny is up at all levels, at all times, man. We need to be out there. The last time, you know, you could just be on the highway. If you have a cop in front of you, take your phone out and record you as you're a passenger or whatever and film the cop.
Oh,
Film them whenever you see them, whenever. And don't ever talk to them.
I never do.
you know, I learned this from watching you guys, the cop watches and stuff. Is now you have to check the laws for your own state, but I didn't know that as a passenger in most states you don't have to ID. I didn't know that until after I started watching you guys. So I mean, to let you know, you people, you do teach people things, and that's very important. So I appreciate that because, like
Yeah.
I said, I learned a lot.
See, I'm standing there when I walk up to a scene. I'm not there to bait the cops to come over and put me in handcuffs and everything. I'm there to document what they're doing. And when I see them doing something wrong, I always voice that. I say, this cop is doing this and this is wrong. And I try to say it loud enough to where the person can hear me. And I guess because they don't really know, it irks me that, they just go ahead and talk and talk and talk, and they think that they're talking their way out of jail, but 9 times out of 10, they still wind up in them damn handcuffs.
Hey,
You,
when they shot that young boy, and you were right there, and you had mentioned it the other day in your live stream too. You were telling that guy he
Yeah.
was giving a hard time in the alley about how, you know, you filmed that. I just want to, man, I've never gotten anything on that like that close on film, but
Uh-huh.
I was there watching that live stream right with you.
Ah.
And tell you what, man, just thinking about it still gives me the fucking, like, I couldn't sleep that night, man. You know,
Yeah. Yeah. I
and the statement from his dad after the fact too made
right.
me so sick to my fucking stomach.
I was getting comments, oh, you're a pussy, you were crying. I wasn't crying because they shot the kid. I was crying
Yeah,
because I was so mad
I'm
that
gonna
I
start crying just talking about this shit.
I wanted to go and grab that police officer and tell him that he did something wrong.
well, my God, you just witnessed a cop shoot a kid in the head. If that doesn't change a person or affect a person, then that person they need to get help because that was so intense.
A lot of
When you're
feedback.
when you're filming at night, your video doesn't get the quality that you hope
Right.
that it could. But my eyes,
Your
when
naked eye saw it. I know.
yeah,
Yep.
I saw the skin on his head flap open.
Yep. Yeah,
That's
the camera.
I said in my stream, I said they just shot him in the head because I saw skin on his head flap over.
Wow. Just wow.
And and they, I know he, but I
Excuse
can
me.
swear on my mother's grave that did not point that gun at the cops. He held the gun in the air.
Ah,
He did
right.
not.
He was just a scared kid, man.
Yeah.
A period, point blank. You know. the
Hey,
kids-
Betsy.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna. This is not the right stream for me to talk, so I'm just gonna go.
Oh,
But
okay.
I'll
Mainly.
talk with you later, babe.
Oh, definitely.
We'll listen to whatever.
Take care.
Yeah, I got something to say, but just not here.
Oh, just say it. We'll
Yeah, I mean, goodness.
Oh no! I don't want to interrupt what's going on. It's important what's going on.
That's what we're here for. To
No,
our opinion.
what you're talking about is way more important than what I gotta say.
Oh,
Take care, y'all.
all right. Be safe.
Big puppy. Big puppy.
And just to let you guys know right fast, I'm sorry if you hear a lot of background noise with me, but I have a very loud oxygen concentrator. So I'm sorry for the background noise.
Okay.
So that's what you're hearing.
How's it going, 357?
We're doing good. No complaints. No complaints over here. I just want to throw my mug up on the, everyone's always seen my comments, but they don't see my face. But
Oh, yeah. ELP in the house.
I thought, yeah, hey mate, how you going? I thought I was looking at a new James Freeman for a second there. I got all excited.
I am. I could possibly be the twin of James, possibly.
You could,
In Sheboygan, Wisconsin.
but that is a scary thought. If James has a twin out there, that is a very scary thought.
Where are you, 357?
What's that?
What state?
I'm in Texas now, but I'm an Arizona boy at heart. I'm an Arizona born and bred boy. Yeah.
Cool.
I'm in Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. I lived there for every bit of 3 weeks. And I got
Every
out of Dodge.
oh wow,
Here.
Oh shit.
It wasn't Wisconsin, it was the work I was doing. I was working on a dairy farm at the time, and those dairy farms up there, they ain't nothing to play with.
Oh, hell no. We're
But-
talking about 500 head of cattle.
Yeah, and they work 24/7.
That's
Really?
that's a lot of cattle. I don't know if most people know that number. That's a lot of freaking cattle to deal with.
500, I think that's a small one.
Yeah, that's real. small.
that's what I was about to say. Oh come on, 500 is small as.
Worked on a dairy farm in Florida that we had 5,200 cows,
Yep.
Yeesh.
and we milked them twice a day.
Damn.
I just threw that number out there just to throw it out there. That's way small.
Yeah,
You're all good.
that's a small dairy farm.
Shit. I think fucking 5 cows is enough to deal with. Holy shit.
Oh, I agree. I'm not a cattle person. I mean, I've grown up around them, but yeah, it's just not for me.
But yeah, I
They-
wanted to throw out there, Betsy, that that police officer 2 years ago that shocked that guy's nuts in Glendale, shocked him 11 times in the nuts,
Yeah, I remember that video.
pulled his pants down.
Yep. They were just sitting in a car. Yep.
Yep, and he's no longer a police officer. He's
I probably did some training with that dumbass. I know a lot of those guys out in Glendale and MCSO, and yeah,
It was so crazy, man. With the kids in the back seat. And the mom.
oh yeah.
yeah.
Wasn't that video wasn't the body camera footage up on YouTube last year, or was it the year before?
Yeah,
I'm
it
pretty
was
sure it was last year.
year before, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it came out probably about 6 months.
Oh, fair enough.
Talk about de-escalating. I mean, the dude, all the dude was saying or doing the whole time was asking, "What is, what are you doing? What is this about?"
Exactly.
And they pulled him out and fucking shot him in the nuts with a taser and struck him or tased him 11 times in the sack, man. Yeah, did he ever get anything off a lawsuit off that?
I'm not sure. I don't think he did.
He should
I thought
it like
I'm pretty sure he did.
I'll
oh,
that.
couple. No, sorry, I'm smoking.
You're just coughing up your lungs, so it's all good.
Per shot,
It does.
10 mil.
It does.
So
It takes years to get anything from a lawsuit or anything. So
yeah, takes a long fucking time.
Truth Seeker said, yeah, he did. So I don't know.
yeah, and
Yeah, I remember seeing an article that he did get, financial remuneration.
that's
So he took a settlement.
that's the thing that we need to get across 100%. I truly believe this in my heart that every cop that is joining to be a cop right now, they're not in it to really help people. They say they are, but they're not in it to help people. The only reason why they're joining to be a police officer is because of the benefits and the retirement. Most jobs nowadays don't offer retirement.
Wouldn't
Well,
you also think about want to be part of a force or to feel part of something important, maybe even above the law.
yeah, they're not.
You can't tell me some of these cadets go into that not
And-
thinking that.
Most of them that they're looking for that rush. They need that big rush every day.
Yeah, and one thing, if I can say right fast, is another thing that I always try to post it under Spin Cobra's videos when I can get the police officers pay. Pay information is I didn't have a clue until I started watching this, and a lot of people started sharing the police officers' pay information. I was under the belief that they made shit, that they were paid horribly.
Oh,
And that is so far from the truth.
Yeah.
They make, oh my God, some of them make over $100,000 a year.
Yeah, close to
so
two,
you just
close to
go
2 or
from
3.
80 to 200,000. That's basically what they make, somewhere in between.
Yeah.
And that's something that we need to get out there as well. People need to stop thinking that police officers must be doing this because they love it, and that, because they don't get paid shit.
Yeah.
They get paid a ton of money to do this. So,
Oh yes.
and I had no clue whatsoever until I started watching you guys, and I'm like, what the hell?
They swear an oath, you know what I mean? They swear an oath, but they always say they're just following orders. So what does that tell you? They're
Right.
in it for money. They're in it for the money.
Hi Gilbert. Bye. How's it going? Share the footage. How's it going?
I just want to add something to that topic. So we were talking about why do cops become cops these days? And look, I'm talking over 2 decades ago, or around about 2 decades ago. My half sister was a primary school teacher. Then she became, and she's 11 years older than me, so I was like 15 or something. And she became a cop. And she became a cop for one reason. As far as I can tell, it was for one reason anyway. It might be multiple. She became a cop as a stepping stone to becoming what we call a solicitor.
Hey, what? What happened?
We lost
Whoa.
you.
We lost him. Hold on.
Did I cut out?
Yeah,
Yeah, you did.
My bad. Sorry. So what I was saying is she became a cop as a stepping stone to becoming a DPP police prosecutor, which is the equivalent of like the ADA, like the DA,
Oh,
or assistant, assistant district attorney sort of thing.
right.
So she was prosecuting, well, criminals. And I actually, at the age of 15, I went down to the city and I actually went into the courtroom as a spectator or whatever, and I actually watched her do this. Like, so yeah, she was a cop, then she became a lawyer, and she only became a cop. Now, the other thing I want to add to that is when I met her, she was doing hardcore drugs. Well, what I call hardcore drugs, but she was doing all sorts of like party drugs because she was out with raves, when she was not on, not on duty, with her boyfriend. And I'm like, how? Like, I'm 15, I'm very naive, and I'm like, how are you doing these drugs? Like, ecstasy was one of them.
Oh,
How are you doing these drugs while you're a cop? Like, I honestly, to this day, can't remember the answer, and I don't speak to her at all. She tried getting in contact with me a number of years ago, but I haven't really responded. But that was for me an eye opener to what people who want to become a cop and the reasons why they want to. So yeah, that was the first time I thought of
Happened to
about
her?
that topic.
Did she retire a cop, or is she still a cop?
Oh no, from what I can tell, and I knew her at this stage, she was a cop. She tracked me down at the age of 15. Not that I had a criminal record, and I still don't, but she somehow tracked me down because she was a cop and she used police resources to find me. And then I met her. She's my half sister, and I hadn't seen her since, just after I was born, basically. And basically, what happened is a couple of years after that whole situation where I met her and I met her boyfriend, and they were doing drugs and all that kind of stuff. She ended up marrying this other guy and having a family, and she essentially at some point must have quit the force, quit the Adelaide police force or whatever you call it these days, and just focused on being a DPP prosecutor. But I don't think she is now. She's like basically a stay-at-home mum from what I'm aware of. But yeah, I honestly couldn't tell you.
Yeah, I mean that's
Well,
it,
story.
it makes me think, why our man, I mean, here she is doing all these drugs and stuff, and then she's people prosecuted for doing the same.
Exactly. So yeah, when I'm sorry, go on.
That's all I was saying. Exactly.
Oh no, sorry. So yeah, I mean, I don't know, like I've got mixed feelings about it because she literally saved my life with the situation I was in as a teenager at the age of 15. Because when she contacted the person I was living with at the time, he basically shit himself because she wanted to come and meet me, and he knew from her, she told him that she's a cop and that's how she found me and blah, 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 blah. And, he just shit himself. And that gave me a lot of confidence to eventually run away. And I did. Like 3 months after I met her, I ran away successfully this time. And so I genuinely feel like she gave me some, she saved my life. I really do believe that. But then, less than 6 months later, well, not even that, less than 3 months or 4 months later, I see her, popping pills and then going out and to raves and, that sort of shit. And then going to work the next day. And like, actually it wasn't the next day, it was the day after she went to work. But yeah, it's just like, what the, I don't know, but
I
that's my experience.
right back.
Wow, crazy, man.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I mean, she was when I was an adult. So we're talking like 10 years or maybe 7 or 8 years later after first meeting her. I spent fair bit of time with her and her eldest daughter and her husband, and she's a great mum. Like she was. I have no idea. Like I know it's conflicting what I'm saying because here she's doing drugs and God knows what as a police officer, like what she got up to, and I have no idea about any of that. But then I did spend a fair bit of time with her before I ceased contact, and she was really good. Like I'm not saying she's a bad person, but it was just really bizarre for a 15-year-old a
Well,
naive 15-year-old to see
we've
that.
all we've all seen the videos of like where people will get mad at their boss and pee on their chair.
I haven't seen that. I have not seen that.
Or in their coffee.
And they never knew they peed on their chair for a long time until all of a sudden they started smelling a little something. And then they put a camera in there, and then they caught the person peeing on their chair.
Mrs.
They
Cobra
would
thought
come in and just pee a little bit on their chair, and it was their boss in an office type setting, or
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to get at is like, she's doing drugs. She swore an oath. First and foremost, she was definitely a tyrant. How
Yeah.
can you be in that position and uphold the law when you are yourself doing criminal activity? So
Yeah. No, I agree with you.
That's how that goes, and then you got the the whole,
I'm still waiting to hear. It takes about 3 months. I'm still waiting to hear whether the officer that assaulted me at the park is going to be found. If he's found guilty of violating his policy and pushing me back like he did, then at that point I'm going forward with a lawsuit on him.
Okay, so that's the state, or that's you against him, or
It'll be me against Mesa, and then I will also sue him personally. I'll sue his homeowners insurance.
You said you're waiting to find out something, so that's the state against him.
Yes, I'm waiting to find out if he's being investigated right now by IA, Internal Affairs, and if they find him guilty, because when you put in a complaint, you have to word that complaint properly, because I've learned putting in these complaints, if I say something, then they take that literally. And because I put in a complaint on one officer for assaulting me, they found him not guilty of that because there was no injury or anything. So I realized, I should have said simple assault, because then that changes it to where if he puts his hands on me, he could be found guilty. So when I put the complaint in, I said this officer did a simple assault on a citizen.
Yeah, language is crucial with that sort of thing.
Isn't that fucked up how just verbiage in the judicial system? I mean, how can you even, layman, even stand up? I mean, you have a right to a lawyer, yes, but you also can defend yourself. You can even be smart as hell, but if you don't have the verbiage of how to communicate in these courts with these lawyers and these judges and stuff,
Right. Every camera counts. What's up, brother?
What's going on, Cobra? How are you, man?
Doing
Betsy?
good.
But yeah, speaking of the
57.
verbiage, I like to sit back and just kind of take stuff in and listen to it. But yeah, it does. It makes words mean something. And I kind of became a dork at a young age and started studying Black's Law and started really reading the legal speak, right? And it'll bite you in the ass. Like if you say one thing that's not right, it's gonna bite you in the ass.
Oh yeah.
Yep, exact. That's what I was going to say. Is it just takes one little word, or not even a word necessarily, but a phrasing of the word even, and that's it. It's all done.
Yeah.
It can be that
Found that
easy or
cop
that hard.
because I said he assaulted me. They
Mm.
that cop not guilty because it wasn't an assault. There was no injury or anything, so they just left it at he didn't assault you. So
Yeah.
I learned that you have to put exactly what this officer did according to the law. He
Mm.
over there and he put his fist in my chest and he pushed me as hard as he could. At that point, he was committing simple assault.
Yeah.
So
Well, when
that's what I
the week,
think.
sorry, man, my bad. When I got arrested the last time, so I've only been arrested once this year. I shouldn't say only. I've been arrested once this year and twice last year. The arrest this year, I put the complaint in about a week after because I gave them time to, like, I gave the police station itself, the officer in charge, which is basically a chief of police, a PD in a USA. And I gave them a week to see if they'd come to me. And then I rang the complaints line and I spent an hour on the complaints line. And then she was actually really good. The woman. But the irony is, I actually went into the police headquarters in the city in Brisbane, and I used the phone there. And so I was actually trying to go and see someone directly, and I got instead directed to the phone. But it took an hour because I knew what you just said is correct.
Yeah.
Is if I just say, "Oh, he assaulted me," that's not good enough. Just on the assault alone that occurred on my arrest, it was probably about 35 minutes of the call, 35, 40 minutes that took up just that because we went through it again and again and again. But
How's it girl?
And I've not heard anything back since then. And that was
It takes about 3
March.
months to send me a letter in the mail stating that he was either found guilty of violating their policy or he was found not guilty.
Yeah. Spitting Cobra, before I forget,
insane.
if you can hear me.
Yep.
I love it when you tell the cops to suck your ass.
Yeah.
Suck my ass. Motherfucker.
I get
You're the only person that said that. I don't know. You just say that, and I just feel like that is the lowest shit. Like, suck my ass, motherfucker.
I get a lot of complaints. Cobra, you shouldn't cuss like that. You cuss too much.
It goes both ways.
Explain why I do that. When a cop walks up to me, I'm reading his demeanor. Okay, how is he going to act? As soon as he starts to speak, I can pretty much tell how he's going to act, what he's going to start doing.
Yep.
So at that point, I either decide to be nice to him or I tell him straight up, get the fuck out of my face. You kiss my motherfucking ass. And I just let him know right then and there, I'm not going to take a shit.
Oh man, there was one, it was such a classic. I wish I knew which one it was, but you were like, suck my ass, motherfucker. You were the shit you said was so badass, and these cops were so stupid because they kept coming at you and standing around there getting it, and you
Yeah.
gave it.
Yeah,
How
they wanted to
stupid.
dance. They wanted to dance. They wanted to, it,
Yeah.
Yeah. They just wanted to see if I was going to take it to a where they can arrest me.
So
And
someone's just
so
made a comment. Sorry, someone's just made a comment, and I'd just like to talk about it.
Go ahead.
So it's just what we were talking about. So Share the Footage said, I submitted my complaint right when Robert Johnson and a few other Mesa PD victims were making national news, which I think may have helped the FBI see a pattern of abuse and take action. Now, the last part of that is what I'm picking up on and wanting to talk about. So that's really the thing, is whether it's, a different law enforcement entity like federal police or whatever, but even, the state police or, sheriffs or, local PD, if you are alone and you've got a case where, it's just you trying to, get some action taken on that, it's highly unlikely that you'll succeed. But if there are multiple, whether it's against the same police officer or just the same, entity, if you've got multiple people making multiple independent complaints, that is when the pressure starts getting put on them. And really, that's, when things can get shaken up, I think.
Yes.
All right, we're here. I'm going to step in here a little bit and say that, and I kind of agree with that statement, but it goes with the good old boy type of deal. They like to take care of their own, right? I mean, that's
Yep.
kind of clear. And for the most part, what I've seen is that's what they do. I come from a law enforcement military background, and I've seen I'm not gonna use bad words on your stream, but yeah, I've seen the fucktards and shitbags and all them little Napoleons that have the little man complex and stuff, but but 9 times out of 10 they're going to protect their own, and it doesn't the law kind of goes out the window at that point.
Yep.
And it just kind of sucks. I mean, what's that?
You were a cop? You were
No,
a law officer?
No, I'm not gonna divulge too much, but no.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, you're good, brother. I'm all good for like answering. No, you're all good. But no, I just grew up with it. I was raised around it. I will tell you this: I've trained a lot of law enforcement.
Good.
That's what I figured with the case was you probably, and you don't have to respond to this, but I just figured, you were in the military and then you've utilized those skills that you picked up there and then ended up training some cops in some tactical way. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I've seen a lot of ass hattery, as I would like to call it, or tomfoolery. That was a good one I like to pull out. But
you said that you trained officers, and that just it hit me big time. Officers,
yeah.
If you trained officers, then you probably trained them the way that they're supposed to be trained. However, I know I'm a truck driver now, and I went through truck driving school. And as soon as I got into that truck with my other trainer, he goes, everything you learned as training, throw that out the fucking window.
Yep.
Just throw it out the fucking window.
Yep.
The way we're supposed to do it. So I know for sure once you get done with training them and they go out with their actual training officer, I know that that training officer most likely says throw everything that you learned from that bearded guy, and
Leave
Okay,
the bearded,
okay, that's
Leave the
funny.
bearded man alone. Leave the bearded man alone. But yeah, continue. I hear you.
yeah, I mean, I can see it. You know, they get the training that they're supposed to get to make being a police officer, and then once they get with their training officer, they're being taught the way the blue line is. I know that.
This is where I stay silent because I'm yeah. No. I
All right,
mean I
give
can't.
me a minute. Hold on. I'm gonna drop down so I can put Joe Cool up. Give me 1 second.
Oh, cool.
No, I'll drop down. That's fine. You stay up, Betsy.
But I'm not doing nothing. Just
Betsy,
chill.
just stay up. I'll drop down.
All right, thanks.
No worries.
You don't want
Make sure you get the spot.
All right, hang in there, Joe.
Hold on. My screen is frozen.
There you go, Joe. Welcome.
Baby.
Hey,
Joe, baby.
good to see you.
Let's go,
Spin Cobra,
baby.
baby 357, Brian, and every camera counts. Good to see you. And I'm a fan. When that QLD up here, I'm a fan of him too.
Cool.
When that Queensland who just jumped down,
Who was that? That was Sci-Fi, I believe. No.
oh, that was Brian. No, Brian's still up, Eddie.
Yeah.
Who just jumped down? I thought that was
That was QLD Cop Watch that dropped down.
Yeah.
Queensland Cop Watch. Yeah. What's up?
Hey, first time I'm at a panel with you, Joe.
What's up, Joe?
I know. It's Spin Cobra too, man.
What's up?
Right?
Wait, whose room is this? Yours is Spin Cobra. I don't know who room.
It's been Cobras, but he don't know how to do a StreamYard, so
I got you. That's cool. Is this your first panel, bro?
yeah. Actually, I think this is the really first panel Cobra did. About this. Yeah.
Is Joe, what it is I spoke with my sister. I don't do panels, and I spoke with my sister and asked her if we could get together and do like panels to do educating the public on law, on what to do confronted with the law.
How long you been doing this?
This is our first one.
Come on, Joe. They just said it was the first one.
Okay. Okay.
Cobra is a virgin no more.
You guys were doing well too. You guys stayed on point. You stayed focused too.
Cool.
So what's up, Joe? Are you in the car toking it up?
Hold on. Say again. You broke up at the end.
Are you in your car toking it up,
What is that,
blazing?
Is that a trick question?
No, no, there's no tricks.
It's got a hidden meaning. It might have a hidden meaning. We don't know. We don't know.
Peer pressure. You bent my arm. You got to force me.
Oh, good to see you, Joe.
I've talked with Spin Cobra a lot of times about panels, and I wanted him to do a panel because I want to take the focus off of silly drama.
Yeah.
To try to bring it back to what you guys are all about, and that's helping
Very good.
helping people like me try to understand what cops are about and help me with understanding my rights as a citizen. And I watched so many panels that just it's about stupid shit, about drama, about stuff that
Here, y'all got a chance to, by being early on, this being y'all first panel, you got a chance to still define yourselves, right? You don't want to be the drama panel. You don't want to be
no.
still got an opportunity here. You're doing well.
Yeah, because I want desperately to learn. I'm all about that. I've always been about that. And I've learned so much from you guys. And I want to pass that along to people.
Yeah, it's like 357 who's been in the deal. I can learn a shitload from him. Just knowing, that I get an inkling of just from him that he's been in that world and he knows how be careful here that it's a little corrupt.
I think you've been longer than me, man.
The things that I do out there, this man right here knows exactly what I'm going through when I go and do a cop watch, and I'm hoping that this man knows that I'm in it for the right fucking reasons.
Yeah,
I'm in it to teach the public that they don't have to put up with a lot of the bullshit that the cops are putting out there.
You know what? I
Right.
think you and Betsy both are right? You with they don't have to put up with the bullshit, and Betsy with the I want to learn. I think if you learn more, it emboldens you more. I was
Right.
sheep before I sat at home and watched these fucking vids for 7 months on house arrest, and suddenly I was emboldened. I think if you're successful, then it'll embolden other motherfuckers to do the same shit.
Yeah.
I tell you one thing, watching you guys, I have been filled with such anger that sometimes I have a hard time putting it away because I see how the cops treat you guys, and I sit here and one, I'm heartbroken, and then two, I'm so fucking angry.
Very good.
I'm sitting here screaming, and then I have to stop and calm down. And God, it evokes so much anger watching the cops treat people like they're fucking garbage, like they don't matter. Sometimes I don't know what to do with the anger.
That's what tears me up is knowing that I've actually watched the cop, that little kid that was running around naked, scared as son of a bitch. The cop comes around the corner, and it breaks my heart. The cop comes around the corner, fucking laughing.
I know, brother. I love you. It's okay.
Wait, what happened in the cop came laughing?
No, this kid is lost. He got out of his house and he's lost. And the 4 or 5 cops come up to this kid and he's scared and he's screaming. And then the cop comes around the corner laughing. It's like, what the fuck is there to laugh about? This kid is scared.
I hate to be the fucking racist on panel, but was it a fucking white cop, black kid, or something?
It was white on white. Yeah, it was a white cop.
Oh, Joe, baby, you got, man. Next time you come down to Texas, brother. Oh, God, I love you.
Hey, I'm coming in a couple weeks. 357.
All right, we'll have to hook up. We gotta hook up, brother.
I'm gonna put my shit in the private. My email.
The thing about Joe Cool, the thing about that kid, the cops couldn't calm him down. A lady came from upstairs and calmed him down and found out where he lived.
Very good. But good for the girl shitty on the cops.
Yeah.
Yeah, the kid was what, 5 years old, maybe?
Yeah, he was 5 years old.
Oh, pricks.
Oh, what? She had compassion and common sense and de-escalation skills, right? It's natural shit.
Oh, anyway.
All right.
I don't know what happened there. That was...
Like I said, I've learned a lot from watching you guys, and I'm thankful that it's opened my eyes. And if we could focus on teaching other people that, one, Cops are capable of lying, and they do so. Cops are capable. I mean, to me, 9 out of 10 cops. Jesus.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Bez,
mean, yeah,
I
we're all
took it
people.
a
We're all people, and we can all do dumb stuff, right? Like we all have the option to choose to be a dumb or not, you know, and we can educate ourselves or we can be uneducated, right? So,
yeah, but you know what? For some reason, I don't know what it was, luck, gift of God, or whatever. Uh, I would still, I think, be a sheep had I not saw a checkpoint vid that led me to an audit vid, and that shit changed my life, bro. I don't know if there was, I don't know, just gotta, I don't know, get the message out as much as possible, man. You never know who you're gonna.
Hello. We lost him. He
there we,
froze.
there we go.
Good. This will take
Joe.
me. This will take me a minute. Let me get the floor for a minute. Nunya. I saw that comment there. Betsy is here. She's my sister. I talked her into doing this. My channel. If you don't like it, get the fuck out. Don't.
I don't think. No, I don't think none of you was saying a bad thing. I mean, no, David. Oh shit, you. No, I think you read the comment wrong.
It says Betsy needs to
None
get
of your
out.
business. It's cool.
Yeah, you're just saying I need to get out there and do what you guys, which I can't because I'm end stage, my lung disease.
Oh,
I would if I could, but
No,
right.
my health, I'm not able. But yeah,
you
I don't think.
don't even have to
All
explain
right.
yourself, Mama. You don't have to explain yourself. I don't do. There's a reason I don't do the same thing. I'm just not in the place to do that. I'm not. It's not in my best interest to be jacking around with that. I've got a big mouth. I've got a Yeah, I'm. Yeah, as my mom would say, I'm too smart for my own good. I don't want to be jacking around with that shit. It's not for me. It's just not the right set. Like it's nah.
Right.
Yeah, I honestly don't. I think none of you was meant nothing bad about that.
And if
So
I,
bring your claws in there, brother.
if
I love you.
I'll be the man to apologize, but I just want people to know I'm not doing this for them. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, we know.
I'm not doing this.
Yeah, none. Yeah, it's okay.
So
He just read it sideways.
I'll roger that. I got plenty of zero fucks. I got plenty of zero fucks given for sure.
Really? That's just the way I am.
None of your business is ice cold audits. That's who I thought we were talking about.
Oh yeah, I guess yeah. He's just being overprotective. It's all right. I mean, I would give anything if I could be side by side with my brother doing that. Oh my God, the hell we caused. But I'm in the background supporting. So yeah.
Wrong. I apologize. And that's, I apologize wholeheartedly. But yeah, I mean, I just don't put up with any bullshit. I don't care about subscribers. I mean, I'm glad that I got subscribers, but I really don't care. Subscribers. I'm not here to make money. I'm here to put out there what these fucking police are doing to us. And I don't care if I have subscribers or not. I'm still going to go out there and do the fucking videos. I don't care. That's just what I do.
I'll ride with that one. I agree with that one.
Hey, Cobra, I ain't gonna lie, man.
Hey.
Watching your videos got me out there.
Cool.
Between you and Freeman.
Cool. That's
That
the
shit that went down with Carlos Ingram Lopez in Tucson. When I saw that, man, that's the day I ordered my camera and got out on the streets.
That's the whole point. If I can get 10 cameras out there, then I've done my job. If I can save one person from a ticket,
Spit Cobra, go.
I don't think it's said enough for you guys, but I think you guys need to know that you do make a difference. You have made a difference. And if you can educate one person, God knows I've been educated a lot. I've learned so much from you guys. But I don't think you guys really understand that the changes you make, I mean, it's major, it's important. And I don't think you're told enough or given enough props for what you do. And I surely thank all of you for putting yourself out there to teach me things that I didn't know before I watched you guys. So there's not enough thank yous. Every one of you that have went to jail to try to teach us, you know, what's right and what they're doing is what's wrong. I think it's overlooked so many times. And so this is my one chance. I want to thank all of you for putting yourself at risk.
My goal is never to go to jail, because if I ever go to jail, then they've won.
Yeah, I just got out of jail Thursday.
Thanks for being a supporter, and I am a supporter and activist, but nobody can do enough. Nobody, you know, everybody's got to do something. If you guys can hear me, I gotta go.
Okay.
My internet's been in and out, but Betsy and Spin Cobra, much love, you guys. Thanks for having me up here.
Thank you.
And everybody else on the panel, nice talking with you guys, and everybody in the chat, much love, man.
Thanks.
You guys have a good night.
Thank you so much, Sci-Fi.
Yeah, and Betsy, I think I'm gonna go spend some time with Mrs. Cobra.
Well, yeah, it's a weekend. You don't get much time from working all the time, but yeah, I understand.
We don't want to hear about that. We don't want to hear about none of that.
You're welcome to keep this trucking, Betsy.
All right, brother. Yeah, as long as they want. I mean, the floor is theirs. I mean, anybody wants to join you, talk about whatever.
357, every camera counts. Thanks for coming in, guys. Much respect for you, 357. We appreciate it.
More respect for you, brother. You get out there more than I do. I've been kind of complacent with doing that stuff. I want to, and I've done it a couple times, but I don't put it on camera.
And every camera counts. I just want to say, brother, I've learned a few things from you too. So being out there.
Thanks, Cobra. I love getting out with you, man.
Yes.
I love when we get out together. You know, it's a fucked up situation, man. Everything that the city of Mesa is really broken and busted. We got to fix it.
Yep.
A lot of the Arizona cops are busted and broken, and we got to fix it. The only way I know how is to film them. So we'll see.
All right, guys, I'm going to go spend some time with the Cobra.
All right, give her my love.
The one with the boobs.
Oh, stop it. Give her my love, you freak.
All right. Much love and respect, guys. I'm out.
Okay, now that he's gone, we could talk bad about him. Just joking. You guys, like I said, I can't keep telling you just the stuff I learned, and I was amazed at how bad cops are. And it's disgusting. And there are a lot of bad cops I didn't realize. Because I was one of those people that said, oh, you know, cops aren't that bad. Jesus, was I wrong? A lot of places that I've seen, California, Arizona, Texas, oh my God, just every state. And that's another thing with that Caldron. I talked to Spin Cobra earlier, and we talked about him, and I told him I think he's very dangerous right now. And I think he's dangerous enough to actually hurt somebody or kill somebody. I think that cop needs to go and every camera counts, you're muted, so can't hear you.
Yeah, no, I agree, Betsy. Calderon is an animal, man. I mean, I don't know if you know 357. I was just arrested by him Thursday morning, I think. And the guy's got such a history. He's violent. He's just absolute animal. And I mean, I'm just another one of his victims. I don't know what he's got on whomever he's got something on, but I can't understand why the city of Mesa hasn't fired this guy. I'm going to do everything I can to make sure he hangs up his badge.
Well, I know. I'm not gonna say too much, but I know a lot of people around there that are high up in that area, and that it's just sad. I don't even know. I don't really have any words for it. It's just sad that people are like that. I don't get it. Doesn't make sense to me.
I wouldn't be surprised if he's not in the news. If something's not done, if he's not in the news for shooting somebody. I just feel that he's so out of control. He smacked DirecTV with a fucking sign. How is he still? I can't. Sorry, but I'm just amazed. I mean, you can see it.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really see it on the video of my arrest, but he slammed my head into the back of the car like 5 or 6 times. And then once I was in handcuffs, he tried to break my hands. I mean, he took my thumbs. My thumbs were like this, and he just took them and went like that, tried to break them. You know what I mean? He's just a violent old man who's been on the police force for too long.
He makes over $80,000 a year that he does.
Yeah, I don't know how much he makes. I haven't looked him
up. I do. I looked it up. He makes over $80,000 a year.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by that. You know what I mean? And like I said, man, this guy, he's violent as ever. I've already filed a internal affairs complaint on him. I have every intention on hiring a lawyer, and I'm planning on, suing the city of Mesa and exposing him for what he was. You know what I mean?
Go through the right avenues. It kind of sucks, and it's going to be it's going to take a while, but go through the right avenues and then get after this guy, because, and the thing that sucks is people are so scared to file complaints. And this is what just jacks everything up for everyone else. Like, people are so scared to go and file a complaint. Because I mean, look, these dudes are armed. They are the law, right? So,
right. Well, the retaliation is just crazy. I mean, I haven't been doing this very long, not even a year. I can't tell you how long exactly, but since I've been doing it, I've been arrested once, which was the other day. I've had a ticket that I had to pay, which was like $300. My daughter's been pulled over. She's had a ticket, which was another $400. I also received another ticket in the city of Scottsdale, which was, I think, $200. The other night when I got arrested, they jacked up my camera. My camera's a $1,500 camera. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. It's crazy to me, and not only that, but every time I'm on the streets, I have to watch my back. You know what I mean? Every time, especially with my local PD here, Pinal County, they're exceptionally bad. So it's like, this guy can't even cruise. If it's 35, I better be doing 35. If I'm making a left-hand turn, I'm signaling. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing that I can do wrong. Otherwise, they're gonna nail my ass.
And what you're talking about, that's what I begged my brother to make sure that he gets the dash cams, and that he runs it constantly And I talked to him yesterday about, I just wish that you guys need to go out in pairs. I think, and I told Spin Cobra that I wish he could team up with somebody and do it in pairs. That way you've got each other's back and you're recording each other. Because
Right.
it's hard to catch everything on just one camera. Like if when that cop hit Dirk D right in the face, to see it from different angles makes a difference. So
Yeah, I mean, I saw it with my eyes. I didn't
Yeah.
get to see it with my camera because I was, I was
Yeah.
already in handcuffs. So
and I wish that all of you basically could go out in pairs. That way you could have each other's back. And I worry about him so much when he's out by himself. And
yeah,
I just think, yeah, I wish he did have somebody, but I understand that that's not possible all the time. So it's just another thing for me to worry. Because cops, they do things sneaky. They're sneaky little bastards. They're do like you did with your fingers. They're like squeeze you extra hard or put the handcuffs on sideways to make sure that they put you in pain. And you can't see it on camera because they hide when they
right.
do.
Well, I when Calderon was slamming my head against the car, I verbalized it. Calderon, stop slamming my head against the car. Calderon, stop slamming my head against the car. When he grabbed my thumbs, I said, Calderon, why are you grabbing my thumbs? Why are you spreading my thumbs apart? That hurts. Stop hurting me. You know what I mean? Because, my hope is that he had his camera on. I mean, it's the same thing. They go through their little bullshit training. It's the same thing that, we have to do for them. It's like how they start yelling, stop resisting. We got to yell whatever they're doing to us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And again, like oh man, I don't want to get too much into it, but I've been in that training. I've been in it, and it's bullshit what they're doing. What they're doing is bullshit. They're not taught that. Like, they're not taught that at all. It's just bullshit, and I don't really understand it. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it.
As somebody who sits there and watches, I have a list. I have a file on my desktop with a list of police departments' phone numbers. So I will call. I don't just sit there. I will call that police department and say, listen, I just saw this cop do that. And 9 out of 10 will say the exact same thing. Well, ma'am, was you there? I'm like, I'm watching it live. Do you understand the word live? Well, if you're not there, if you're not physically there, and I get this from every single time I call, I get that same thing. Well, if you're not physically there, then there's nothing you can do. I'm like, what are you saying? I witnessed it.
Yeah.
Well, I get that over and over because I do call.
Yeah, the
But
system's definitely broken.
It is.
I mean, it's like I went and I told them, I requested all the body cam information. They told me it's going to be 12 to 14 months before I could expect that body cam footage from my arrest.
Wow. But yeah, they got to go over it and see if there's a way that they can figure out not to release it.
Right.
Yeah. I think a lot of people don't understand that what's at stake for you guys. I do.
Oh, yeah,
because
I mean,
of my brother.
it's
I'm
big.
petrified.
It's huge. It's huge. I mean, I stayed in jail for a bit there, it is what it is. But, I mean, jail's not the best place in the world. A lot of stinky feet.
Uh-huh.
No good food,
Sticky feet,
can't
sticky
get
ass.
water. Can't do a lot of things, you know what I mean? But that's what what's funny is when they locked me up, Calderon himself, he said, hey, and he called me back out and he says, I hope you enjoy the accommodations.
Oh, wow. That bastard.
Yep.
Well, I don't know if you hear, but thank you. Thank you for risking a lot.
Yeah, this boy's gonna get a spotlight put on him for sure, for sure. I'm not gonna say more than that, but yeah, he's gonna get a spotlight. He just earned his spotlight.
Yeah, I think this, I think this might be the end of Calderon, Ernesto Calderon.
I hope so. I hope before he, I hope before he ends up murdering somebody that he's gone. I really do, because I could see it in his face the other day on the I saw it in his face. The fucking anger that he had. If he could have gotten away with it, he would have hurt you guys really bad.
Yep. Really crazy.
Anyways,
guys, I'm gonna jump off of here. I got some things I gotta do. It was great chatting with you guys.
Oh my God, yeah, thank you. And unless somebody else wants to come up, I reckon we could end this.
Have a good night.
Thank you. Every camera counts. And 357. Oh my God, I can't thank you enough. Anybody that helps.
Don't thank me. I just witnessed stuff, and I mean, I've got a different. I don't know. I've seen a lot of different stuff that most people don't see. On the inside of the training and how it goes down. And it's not okay. Like, it's just not okay. So
it's not. And
it ain't right.
I think
we've got a lot of scared people, a lot of scared individuals that work in law enforcement that are scared of their own shadows, and they behave that way.
I'm hoping that more and more cops are held accountable legally. That maybe the cops will start thinking that they aren't above the law, that they can be arrested and charged. I think we still have a long way to go. So I'm thankful for every single person that shines a light on things for us to see. I can't thank them enough.
Yeah. There's good there, again, there's good, and there's bad. That goes, with that being said, like there's good and there's bad, but
there are good cops
unfortunately,
out there.
when people are given power, a lot of people don't know how to act with that power. They just don't get it. They don't know how to act.
Yeah, I agree.
They abuse it, right? Most people abuse power when they're given it. It sucks. And it sucks.
Then they become dangerous. But I think if you can help one person, that's major. I mean, people will say, well, it's only one person. It's one human life. So yeah, one person matters. And that's the way I see it. But I know you've helped my brother, and that means a lot, because I worry, of course. But yeah, thank you. So, unless somebody wants to come up and whatever, I'm so happy you guys made Spin Cobra's first panel first panel about what he does. So I thank you for being here for that. And I guess we're ended, unless somebody else wants to use it to whatever. 357, thank you. Everybody that came on panel, thank you so much in chat. And for supporting my brother, it means a lot. Oh, I miss having a dog. That's not fair.
Well, we can't. Oh man, I almost docked my own license plate on that one.
Yeah, gotta be careful. And I love panels that help people, and it's not all about drama and bullshit. I've had enough of that.
Yeah, I just The fact of the matter is, like, you're gonna have assholes out here in the world. Assholes are gonna be assholes. You're not gonna change that.
Yeah, I've had my issues with a few people, but I'm so over that. I'm done.
Yeah.
I mean, some of it was a misunderstanding, but yeah.
Yeah. I mean, people are gonna do what they're gonna do. All right. There's no changing that. I mean, you can't change it. I'm not even in the business of trying to change people's. I can try and talk to people and tell them, like, okay, this is nonsense. This is jacked up. Like, don't do this. But if they're not on board, they're not on board. And
right, you're right.
You know, it's a lost cause. So,
Well,
but we can try.
Trying. Yeah,
We can try.
always try. It's all right, Spin Cobra. I think it went well. So cool. Maybe we could do this in a couple more weeks or whatever. But thank you for letting me set this up for you. And oh my God, thank everybody that came on panel. But
Yeah,
I guess
that was kind of an unexpected panel for me. But
it
yes,
was
sir.
great. Thank
Big
you.
Cobra. Big
Uh-huh.
Cobra brother. Love you. Love
Yeah, I
all y'all.
told him-
I love all y'all cats.
Maybe if you can do a panel like
And
once
if y'all
a month
don't like
or-
cats, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be disrespectful. I have dogs, but I love cats too.
I have 2 cats. I can't have a, I'm too sick to tend to a dog, but I miss them. I miss having a dog, but yeah. Okie dokie. So 357 again. Thank you for being here. Spin Cobra. I think it went well, and can't wait till we do another one. And I think
Yeah, I'm
everybody's
definitely gonna
looking-
have to. We're definitely gonna have to meet up with the Cobra. I'm a Glendale boy. I'm a Glendale boy myself, so I'll be back in Arizona pretty soon. We'll see.
Yeah, and I thank everybody for supporting him and looking out for him. It means so much to me. But everybody be well. I'm going to call it. Again, thank everybody for coming on panel and everybody in chat. You guys made this stream really great, and thank you so much. But I'm going to call it. I'll give Spin Cobra back his channel for now. We'll hijack it again. But thanks everybody, and please be safe. And like I tell my brother, just always make it home. Always make it back home.
Yes,
All right.
ma'am.
Well, I'm gonna pop out. Thank you guys. Till next time.
Adios, y'all. Love y'all.
Bye.